virus testing, with the Senate taking it up Monday. ABC's Trevor Ault with more on the precautions tonight at the White House.
Today, President Trump stepping before the podium to tell the American people he's been tested for the novel coronavirus.
I decided I should, based on the press conference yesterday. People were asking, did I take the test? I don't know, whatever it takes, a day or 2 days, whatever it is. They send it to a lab.
Tonight, the president's physician reporting the test was negative. For days, the president had been saying he didn't need one, even after concerns he'd been personally exposed to the virus.
I don't think it's a big deal. I would do it. I don't feel that any reason. I feel extremely good. Let's put it this way. I'm not concerned.
Are you being selfish by not getting tested and potentially
Well,
exposing?
I didn't say I wasn't going to be tested.
Are you going to be?
Most likely, yeah.
Overnight, his personal physician releasing a letter saying a test for the virus was not currently indicated, as he said the president was low risk, despite coming into contact with several Brazilian officials who have since tested positive, including communications chief Fabio Weingarten, seen here next to the president. The Brazilian delegation also met with Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, and he too is now infected, and Brazil's president Jair Bolsonaro will be tested for the virus for a second time on Friday.
Thank you very much.
With officials urging social distancing, the president's also drawing criticism for seemingly disregarding advice from his own agencies, shaking hand after hand Friday in the Rose Garden.
But why are you shaking hands, sir?
Because it almost becomes a habit. People come up to me. They shake hands. They put their hand out. It's sort of a natural reflex. Shaking hands is not a great thing to be doing right now. I agree.
Today, the White House unveiling new measures to limit the threat of exposure inside the West Wing.
You should space more.
Members of the media getting their temperatures taken before entering the briefing room. The vice president's office saying one journalist was denied entry because his temperature was too high. When asked if the coronavirus task force assembled at the same podium as the president and vice president were also being checked, they all nodded.
I had my temperature checked, too.
Even the president telling us as he left the room.
Was your temperature normal, Mr. President?
Totally normal.
All right, Trevor Ault joins us now from the White House. And Trevor, you were in the briefing room there, and the vice president said he had not been tested for the virus. This is the second time in 2 days he and the president have appeared next to each other. What's being done? Are they ignoring those social distancing recommendations?
Well, Tom, ABC News has obtained an email sent by Vice President Pence this afternoon to the entire White House staff, urging them to avoid physical contact. It says the CDC recommends home quarantine for anyone who's had prolonged exposure, but it does specifically say that doesn't apply to handshakes and photographs. Tom.
All right.
It's now in 110 countries with over 122,000 confirmed cases, and it looks like it's only getting worse.
The World Health Organization today officially designating coronavirus as a global pandemic.
Congress's in-house doctor told Capitol Hill staffers at a closed-door meeting this week that he expects 75 to 150 million people in the United States to contract the coronavirus.
New tests led by the U.S. government scientists show the virus can live in the air for several hours and on some surfaces for up to 3 days.
Oh, okay, that's a lot of information, so let's try and break it all down. First, the World Health Organization has officially just declared coronavirus a global pandemic, which, yes, is scary for us humans, but from Corona's perspective, it's pretty cool. Yeah? No, because for a virus, this is like going platinum, you know? It's a big day. Started from the Wuhan, now we're here. I think it's pretty cool for Corona. And yes, I'm saying that because I hope if I suck up to Corona, it'll leave me alone. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'm going to try it. Now, the second piece of information is a little more disconcerting. Congress's in-house doctor says up to 150 million people in the United States could end up getting corona. Yeah, that is half the country. And then the other half won't get it because they're clearly losers who don't have friends. Yeah, it's gonna be like, how do you not have corona? Has nobody touched you? I'd rather be dead. And the third point might be the most scary. We're learning that this coronavirus can stay on some surfaces for up to 3 days. Yeah. Although in New York, it doesn't stay as long because it can't afford the rent. That's the good news. The housing crisis is real. Now, on some surfaces like cardboard, apparently corona can only survive for a day if it's cardboard. But then on harder surfaces like glass, it can survive for much longer. So like your cell phone, that could be a problem. Yeah, my advice, clear your browsing history. Yeah, I mean, you might still get corona, but at least the doctors won't see all the freaky shit you've been searching on your phone. Is this your emergency call? Wait, what the hell? And look, guys, I know we're all scared, but it's important to keep a clear head. Panic it's not going to help anything. Right? We're still learning about this. We're still learning about the mortality rate. And panic is not helping because right now, some people are letting their panic make them dumb as shit.
The impact of the coronavirus being felt across the country, now affecting everything from air travel to schools to what's on store shelves or what's not on store shelves in some cases. Some retailers seeing a run on many of the basics.
Well, just a crazy scene at a grocery store where toilet paper has been in high demand.
Yeah, surveillance video shows a stampede of customers clearing the shelves.
Fights over toilet paper breaking out in grocery stores as shelves run empty.
People, what are you doing? I really don't understand what people are doing. You do not need to panic over toilet paper. Water, I would understand, right? Food, medicine, yes, but you can survive without toilet paper. Don't forget, you're in a bathroom. Oh, how will I clean my butt in this room with a shower? Like, I feel like people in first world countries don't know what to panic about. Toilet paper? Are you shitting me? Like, what's next? People are just going to be running around Walmart like, oh, where's the car wax? Oh. And maybe it's because where I grew up, there were times when we didn't have toilet paper. Honestly, when I was a kid, we didn't have toilet paper. We always made a plan, right? You can use newspaper, you just rub it together. This is a true thing, right? You can use paper towels. Hell, everyone in America has a dog. Push comes to shove, you wipe your ass on the dog. Yeah, Freckles, get out here. You're like, I'd rather use my hands, Trevor. Look, man, just avoid panicking. Because if you panic, you stop thinking clearly. And if you're not thinking clearly, then you'll start to believe anything that you hear. And there is a lot of bad information that is out there.